And we back. What it is, guys? Boy, KJ the Great again. Just got done writing some new material, so figured I'd go ahead and share it with y'all. This one I call is development, and I'll explain it and its meaning after I get done reading this. Make sure to like and comment and definitely subscribe. So yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get them up. That's all we're trying to do, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and read this one right here. Let me know what y'all think of this one. What does this word truly mean? How do you know if it's taken place? It's not something you can really see. It doesn't just hop in your face. Can you tell if someone is more developed simply by the way they walk? Is it the way that person talks? Is it the look inside their eyes? Have they finally let go of negative emotions like sadness, anger, or even pride? How can you truly know for sure? How can you tell if someone's heart has become pure? How can you tell they're finished with this? And what's the real meaning of development? Now, this right here is just, it's kind of like me speaking to myself a little bit, but at the same time, you can see development in other people, but then that person themselves might not be able to see it. Like if you were to walk with somebody and y'all just talking about life and you talking about all of their accomplishments and they're just like, I never really paid attention to that. Like what is the true meaning of development? Like you got all these people talking about, oh, you gotta be this when you walking in life, and you gotta stick to it, like personal growth. Basically, I'm sure everybody knows how that game goes. That and development are kind of in the same category if you really think about it. But like I said, somebody themselves might not really be able to notice all the things that they've accomplished. So, what is it that truly makes somebody notice their development and be able to speak on it? You know, basically, a whole lot of there's a whole lot of meaning, well, multiple meanings for development. Like you can take it in like multiple ways. I mean, if we were just talking like something regular, like, okay, here's a common example. I'm just going to use a common example real quick, right? If you notice something about yourself, like let's say when you were a kid and you love playing with toys, but then as you get older, you don't want to play with them no more, and you start to worry about more important things, like how you're going to be able to buy clothes, get a house, all of that. That right there, I would call like personal development. I mean, technically that's growth, but I mean, you could also call it personal development, you know? And that person themselves might not be able to notice it. And then you got like one of their friends and they're just sitting there like, oh man, I remember when you was a kid, you used to love playing with toys and all of that and da 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 da. That's just that person developing. Like, that's what I would call it. So that right there is just, you could say it's growth, but I would say it's development. I mean, it could be either way, but everybody has different types of what would you call it? I wouldn't say. I'd say opinions, whatever. You know, everybody got new names for everything nowadays, so I just be like, okay, whatever works for you. But that's definitely a conversation for another day. But yeah, really, I would just say people just have different explanations for development. But for me, I just feel like really, if you look back on the your life, just period, and you really take note of all of your accomplishments, you can like really see your development as a person. You know, you might have been living a whole crazy ass life or whatever when you was younger, but then you get older and it's just like you can't be doing that no more because you got, like I said before, more important things to worry about. So it's just like living that lifestyle, like all of that is just okay, whatever. We're not doing that no more. We got other stuff to be worried about. Like we got more important shit to be worried about. You know, all of that stuff everybody else is doing, like walling out and all of that, like we're not worried about that. All of that is relevant. If it's not talking about making money or at least pointing me in the direction of how to make money in some type of way so I can make whatever come up I'm trying to make, like it's irrelevant to me. It has no meaning. I don't need to talk about it. It's whatever. But that is also a part of development because, you know, when you were younger, you probably weren't thinking like that. That's basically a change of mindset. But you're changing. So that's also considered some type of development. So I mean, you know, that's what I feel like it is. You know, everybody has different things that they say, you know, development. Like if I was to ask somebody, what does this mean to you? They would give something completely different than what I said. So, you know, I mean, it's different for everybody. So writing that is just, you know, give you a little something to think about. But yeah, if you asking me, that's what I think of it. You know, you growing as a person each and every day that you wake up, something is getting done within your personal life. And it's just like you can scratch it off your list and be like, okay, I did this today, did that today, did that today. We made some moves, we made some accomplishments. All right, I'll be able to carry that on my belt of accomplishments for the rest of my life. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Like I said, other people might feel differently. You know, whatever. Yeah, just that's it for that one. I might have some more coming soon. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And yeah, until next time, boy KJ the Great, and we out. Peace.